Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Saliha from Odondoca Dental Clinic. In this video, let's discuss about gum recession, causes for gum recession, treatment and prevention for gum recession. Okay, let's get into the video. Gum recession is the process in which the margin of the gum tissue that surrounds the teeth wears away or pulls back, exposing more of the tooth or tooth's root. When gum recession occurs, pockets or gaps form between the teeth and gum line, making it easy for disease-causing bacteria to build up. Gum recession is a common dental problem. Most people don't know they have gum recession because it occurs gradually. The first sign of gum recession is usually tooth sensitivity, or you may notice a tooth looks longer than normal. Gum recession is not something you want to ignore. If you think your gums are receding, make an appointment with your dentist. There are treatments that can repair the gum and prevent further damage. Let's see the causes for gum recession. Periodontal diseases. These are bacterial gum infections that destroy gum tissue and supporting bone that hold your teeth in place. Gum disease is the main cause of gum recession. Number 2, your genes. Some people may be more susceptible to gum disease. In fact, studies show that 30% of the population may be predisposed to gum disease regardless of how well they care for their teeth. Number 3, aggressive toothbrushing. If you brush your teeth too hard or the wrong way, it can cause the enamel on your teeth to wear away and your gums to recede. Number 4, insufficient dental care. Inadequate brushing, flossing and rinsing with antibacterial mouthwash makes it easy for plaque to turn into calculus and can only be removed by a professional dental clinic. It can lead to gum recession. Number 5, hormonal changes. Fluctuations in female hormone levels during a woman's lifetime, such as in puberty, pregnancy and menopause, can make your gums more sensitive and more vulnerable to gum recession. Number 6, tobacco products. Tobacco users are more likely to have sticky plaque on their teeth that is difficult to remove and can cause gum recession. Number 7, grinding and clenching your teeth. Clenching or grinding your teeth can. Number 8, crooked teeth or a misaligned bite. When teeth do not come together evenly, too much force can be placed on the gums and the bone, causing gums to recede. Mild gum recession may be able to be treated by your dentist by deep cleaning the affected area. During the deep cleaning, also called tooth scaling and root planing, plaque and tartar that has built up on the teeth and root surfaces below the gum line is carefully removed and the exposed root area is smoothened to make it more difficult for bacteria to attach itself. Antibiotics also may be given to get rid of any remaining harmful bacteria. If your gum recession cannot be treated with deep cleaning because of excess loss of bone and pockets that are too deep, Gum surgery may be required to repair the damage caused by gum recession. Open flap scaling and root planing. During this procedure, the dentist folds back the affected gum tissue, removes the harmful bacteria from the pockets, and then snugly secures the gum tissue in place over the tooth root, thus eliminating the pockets or reducing their size. Regeneration. If the bone supporting your teeth has been destroyed as a result of gum recession, a procedure to regenerate lost bone and tissue may be recommended. As in pocket depth reduction, your dentist will fold back the gum tissue and remove the bacteria. A regenerative material such as a membrane, graft tissue or tissue stimulating protein will then be applied to encourage your body to naturally regenerate bone and tissue in that area. After the regenerative material is put in place, the gum tissue is secured over the root of the tooth or the teeth. Soft tissue graft. There are several types of gum tissue graft procedures, but the most commonly used one is called a connective tissue graft. In this procedure, a flap of skin is cut at the roof of your mouth and tissue from under the flap, called subepithelial connective tissue, is removed and then stitched to the gum tissue surrounding the exposed root. After the connective tissue, the graft has been removed from under the flap. The flap is stitched back down. Your dentist can determine the best type of procedure to use on you based on your individual needs. The best way to prevent gum recession is to take good care of your mouth. Brush and floss your teeth every day and see your dentist at least twice a year or as recommended. Always use a soft bristle toothbrush and ask your dentist to show you the proper way to brush your teeth. Eat a well-balanced and healthy diet. Quit smoking if you smoke. By taking good care of your teeth, you can have a healthy smile forever. Let your smile change the world. Okay friends, I hope this video is useful. Subscribe to Dr. Odondoke for more interesting videos. Thank you.